This is a total combination between many different genres, like object, like in painting, drawing, and narrative element is like text and voice and music and light and space and construction, etc., etc., etc. It's very close to real life. It's like in different edge. This life is the kitchen and the library and prison and mental institution, but it's not ethnographical. This is every time is the metaphor. Metaphor. It's like in toilet and another installation is the copy and naturalistic reality. It's every time it's like an image. Is the big and metaphor. The problem this metaphor is the understand this ethnographic work. This artist come from Russia, he talk about Russia. They come from Africa, he talk about Africa. This is like a colonialistic reflection, and we cannot change this situation.
The general idea is to create an atmosphere, a very specific atmosphere. And when the viewer walks in, he will be able to be immersed into this atmosphere and use his own knowledge about art, about culture, about literature, whatever is in his head, he will be able to apply to this artist presentation, artist ideas, absorb them and rework them in his own head, get his own associations, and that will be his reflection on the work of art. And that was total installation. It's in a way using metaphor and atmosphere, provocation of the viewer to react on the work of the artist. Happiest Man, it's a combination of nostalgia, it's a combination of fantasy, dream, utopia, dream about utopia. Soviet Union was a realized, unsuccessful utopia. And in reality, we all know it's failed. In reality, we know that every idea of utopia, capitalism, socialism, fascism, because fascism also was a utopian dream, communism, fail. So realized utopia always fail. What if we look back and we see the reflection of this utopia in the movies? What if, as a viewer, sitting in the movie theater, we look at this projection of happiest times, of realized utopia, not in real life, but in the art, and in this case it's the art. We always go to the movie theater to be in the illusion. We know it's illusion, we know it's not real, but we agree. It's an agreement between us and the movie makers that they make it for us, and we pretend that we believe it's real. Hollywood is a very good example of it. But in Hollywood, there is a very subtle moment. We do know it's an illusion. Soviet movies from 1930s and 40s were done with a very strong motion to not to give illusion, but to cheat people. Because they were understanding that if we show you something which is so utopian that it's perfect, and you look at it, you believe that it's utopia. And that would be people who actually, as Ilya said, take what we do as a depiction of reality. But there will be people who are more sophisticated, and they will understand this is reflection and reflection and reflection. And all in totality of it, it's a reflection on utopia.